Hey, welcome back to another Nurse Samadhi video. Today I wanted to talk about CBT, which is cognitive behavioral therapy, because it is one of the gold standards of treatments for PNEA and PNES. I see it basically all over the place, so there's got to be something to it, especially because I watched another video by Dr. Kurt LaFrance. I love his videos, his information. He's basically a pioneer in PNES and PNEA treatment. He's world renowned for it. He's a neuropsychiatrist and behavioral neurologist. So I really take his information seriously, a lot of it is more recent than a lot of research that is out there. So we'll get right into it. So basically, he says it's a certain type of CBT that he does. It's called CBT-IT, which is CBT and then informed psychotherapy. What the T stands for, not sure. Anyways, he basically says he takes the best of psychotherapy, all the better parts of it, and puts it all in one, and he calls it neurobehavioral therapy. So one of the parts is your interpersonal skills. Are you able to communicate effectively in a healthy way? That's one thing. Another part is your distress tolerance. How are you able to tolerate stressors in your life? Do you push them down deep inside? Do you drink? Do you smoke? Do you do drugs? How do you cope with these stressors? So they'll look at that as well. Another part is informed psychoeducation. Basically telling you how they got to the diagnosis, what the treatment is, what's going on in your brain, how is it affecting you. And it also goes over your medications. Are these the right medications for you? Should some of them be changed or tweaked to better help with your PNES and PNEA? I have seen a lot of people that have been switched to Seroquel, gabapentin, and things like that. I myself have been put on them, and I have seen a decrease in some of my episodes since being on it. If you've had that same experience, please send me a comment. Let me know that it's working for you, or if it's not working for you, I would love to know, because I know everybody's different and responds to treatment differently. So he uses all of these. He also uses acceptance and commitment. Do you have any problems in these areas? Accepting certain things or commitments and relationships, perhaps? So they'll look into that. That's another aspect of it. And then lastly, regular CBT. So all of those things in addition to regular CBT that's basically used for anxiety, depression, PTSD, phobias, a lot of mental disorders. CBT is used, and there has been a decrease. Dr. LaFrance reports 53 to 59% decrease in episodes and treatment and people getting better. Sorry, I got this. I'm never using this lipstick again. Anyways. So CBT focuses on relationships between your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, emotions, and behaviors, basically. And it looks at some of your negative or inaccurate thought processes and turns them into positive, logical thoughts. So let's say you call your best friend. She doesn't answer. So you call her again, maybe 3 times that day, and you don't get no answer, you don't get no text. And you start to think, I must have pissed her off. I did something wrong, or she doesn't like me anymore. Well, the therapy kind of challenges those thoughts to say, well, where's the evidence that you did something wrong or she doesn't like you anymore? Have you done anything wrong? And then it also challenges you to say, okay, so what's more likely? That maybe she's busy because she has a newborn baby, or she's working, or something's going on in her life that she just can't get back to you. So those are that's just one example of how negative thoughts affect the way you think, and then you feel a certain way. So by changing that, you feel better. Okay, is what he basically says. If you change the way you behave and think, you will feel better. Okay, so changes in thinking or changes in what you're doing, or in some cases not doing, like obsessive phobias, are important. So the therapist helps you bring aware first and foremost to these things, and takes notes and kind of says, are you aware that you use these negative thoughts a lot, or certain things like that. So they will challenge you to think about the way you are processing or actually thinking about situations. And once you're like aware of it, then okay, hey, I need to work on this. And they kind of help you work through it. So they kind of just make you aware. And once you're aware, I think that's a start. So false beliefs is a big topic that we've been talking about with these negative statements. And false beliefs are usually inherited or developed when we are too young to know any better, any differently, or for anyone to challenge that thinking. So we accept and adopt that way of thinking from an early age, and over time we form pathways in the brain of thinking negatively, and we just keep doing the same pathways over and over throughout life. CBT is going to help you change those thought pathways so that you can turn negative beliefs, false beliefs, negative statements into positive statements, healthy statements, ones that are more likely than not. So we have to unlearn these false beliefs. And in turn, it's said to make you feel better physically as well as emotionally. So there it is. That's your information on CBT. I would like to know how many of you have tried it. Did it help? Did it not help? Please leave a comment. Share your story. Let's see if we're on the right road to recovery. Thank you for watching. You can like, share. If you know anyone that has PNES or PNEA, please tag them or show them this video. And also all the other videos on my TikTok page that talk about PNES and PNEA as I conduct research and go through the steps myself. Thanks for watching.